It was great to see you out at the house today. I want to take a moment and go over this inspection report with you. Now, obviously, this is a generic report. Yours will have your name in it and all of your information in here. But basically, how it reads out is the upper right-hand corner is a legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. BC comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. Placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that you can easily identify in this diagram. And then, of course, your comments are right here below. Let's go ahead and key up the intro, and then we'll go right into your personal report, shall we? It was great to see you today, Stevie, and good to see your client Brando. It was nice meeting you folks. Let's take a second. Let's take a look at the top up here. Let's look at the top of the chimney. So beautiful stonework. I think the homeowner may have done this himself. Chit-chatting with him a little bit there. He sounded like he was more than capable of doing it. And it's likely that the flashing up underneath here, this stonework is probably leak proof. It's probably just fine. A little bit of trapped moisture and dirt in here has caused a little plant life to grow. But the codes are clear about that. You need to be 2 inches. Let me show you what that looks like. You need to be 2 inches above the shingles here. See, the reason for that is for re-roofing purposes. It's for repairing the flashing, and all kinds of different reasons. But when you're in this situation, it's pretty hard to get the shingles up out of underneath the stonework there. So something to consider. But I didn't see any signs of any leaks. I don't want to open up a can of worms, but it is something you need to be aware of. Has a proper cap. I love this cap better than the one that apparently was on there. This cap will breathe well, which is important, and will serve you well, and it'll also keep the birds out and the rain out. Here's what your stainless steel liner looks like. This liner goes all the way down and locks right into the top of the stove here, and that's called direct connecting. It's perfect. It's code required, by the way, nowadays. Back when I started in 1980, people just slid the stoves in, and there would have been a little surround around it and so on. Likely the fan will kick on with the temperature change. We couldn't test that today. These wood stoves have little temperature sensors. We call them buttons in there. It's a little electric. It looks like a little round button. When the stove heats up, the fan kicks on, starts blowing hot air into the house, heating up the house. When the temperature goes down in the stove, down to where it's almost totally out, the fan kicks back off. So that's kind of how that works. You never have to really turn on and off the fan. It turns itself on and off, like the heating system in your house. Any other questions for me? We chatted quite a bit about this, but I want to make sure you folks feel comfortable using this wood stove since you're not that familiar with wood stoves. Give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Let's play the credits, shall we?